Hey, what's up, what's up? A gracious good morning to you, good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. It's Monday morning, y'all. It's October 6th, and it is exactly 4:20 in the a.m. Um, I want to share this with you. Um, and it's based on a news story, but it's my take on a news story. Uh, It's my personalization of a news story, if you will. I am not a big Beyonce fan, and I know that upsets a lot of people in what they call the Bay Hive. But you know, I'm not meant to be a Beyonce fan. I am X years old, and I don't get with the over sexualization of a black woman. Is she talented? Yeah. Um, I don't know whether it's the Texas twang or whatever, but to me, she sounds like, excuse me, a black country musician, in that I hear a little bit of like yodeling in her voice. Yeah, and that's just not my thing. Am I a Jay-Z fan? Yes, because I like old school hip hop. And, you know, whereas he has some vulgar lyrics, he still has an edge to him and a street kind of sense that appeals to me based on my love for early hip hop. That being said, I am struggling with the choice of Super Bowl artist selections. Now, I love the fact that Kendrick Lamar got to rock the world. I love that. That whole show for me was chef's kiss. Mwah. It's just amazing. And this year, the choice of Bad Bunny, Jay-Z, bruh, Rock Nation, all the people that made that happen, I'm grateful to you. Now, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the music these days, but the choice and the choices, you guys are on the pulse of America. I need to say that. And I say that because you're standing face to face with the hate that the mainstream denies that exists, bottom line. And I love the choice of Bad Bunny because Bad Bunny is Puerto Rican, which is an American provenance, American property, non-state, but part of America and Spanish-speaking America, which again addresses that the hate and the self-loathing, I need to say that exists with certain people. And with the PR community, I've shared that I have two sets of first cousins from my uncle. The first set of cousins are Puerto Rican and black. The second set are Caucasian and black biracial. Both sets are biracial. Now, my uncle, and no disrespect to my cousins, but I need to address this. My uncle was a self-loathing black man. He told everybody in his sphere that he was anything and everything but black, but would somehow get offended if somebody used the N-word. You denied it. But now you want to cop a toot about it? I don't think in his lifetime, or for as long as I've known him, he's even ever dated or looked at or considered a black woman as being attractive. I never heard it. But hey, it is what it is. If you know my family, you know that went against every bit of doctrine and dogma that my family subscribes to. But it is what it is. But there's a faction of Spanish-speaking Americans who, because of physical features, have been allowed to pass into the white world, or have subscribed to some level of their own colonization process and identified heavily with Spain as colonizers, and thereby denying the Afro influence on the culture. And Bad Bunny, and the selection of Bad Bunny, and the conversation around Bad Bunny that people are starting to hear now is upsetting to the folks who have colonized thinking. And that's why I say Rock Nation, Jay-Z, you're pure genius. And I want to say, you're being successful at what has otherwise been an exploitation of people of color. You've somehow kind of shifted that thought process in your capitalistic gains, and recognizing that in presenting certain artists, you're also asserting a certain level of power. Because, hey, bottom line in this country, money is power, capitalism is power. Think about that. Because I know that there is a major thought process going on with African American capitalism and buying and sustaining power and a seat at the table where decisions are being considered. And it's not the table as we think of it. Is we brought a folding chair. Because we're not welcome at that table, and that's very clear. But we're creating our own by listening and observing. And then one day, and it's sooner than you think, there's going to be a banquet hall for the folks you thought were marginalized. Byron Allen, Tyler Perry, Jay-Z are the names that come to mind at the moment. And I know there are some silent capitalists, who used to be big at the table.